In the heart of Portugal, in the distant year of 1917, an extraordinary event marked the history of world spirituality. 3 young shepherds in the tranquil locality of Fatima witnessed Marian apparitions that would bring messages of peace, conversion, and prophecies regarding the future of humanity. Among these messages, a particularly unsettling revelation: the majority of believers will not survive. What was the Madonna warning us about? In this video, we will explore the prophecies of Our Lady of Fatima and seek to understand the meaning behind these prophetic words. But is there really anything we can do to change the course of events predicted over a century ago? Or are we simply spectators of a fate already written? Before we delve into this journey into mystery, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and enable notifications. It will be an investigation that will keep you on the edge of your seat, and you won't want to miss our upcoming explorations into the darkest secrets of history. The Fatima apparitions, which occurred in 1917 in Portugal, are among the most mysterious and analyzed events in Christian history. 3 shepherd children, Lucia dos Santos and her cousins Francisco and Jacinta Marto, claimed to have received visions and messages from the Virgin Mary. These apparitions and the associated messages have captured the attention not only of believers and pilgrims from around the world, but also of historians, theologians, and scientists who have sought to interpret and understand the phenomenon in light of various criteria and methodologies. The central core of the Fatima message is an invitation to conversion and prayer, with the aim of bringing peace to the world and avoiding wars and suffering. The Virgin Mary is said to have entrusted 3 secrets to the 3 children. The first 2 were disclosed relatively early and referred to the vision of hell, the Second World War, the conversion of Russia, and the end of communist persecution. The third secret, however, remained shrouded in mystery for decades. This secret sparked much speculation and theories, partly due to its unsettling nature and the delay in its disclosure. When the Vatican, in the year 2000, made public the content of the third secret of Fatima, the text revealed a prophetic vision, including an angel with a flaming sword, a city in ruins, and the Pope, along with other religious figures, being killed. This vision was interpreted by many as a warning of possible future persecutions of the Church, great tribulations for humanity, wars, and apostasy. The publication of the third secret further intensified the debate and speculations, with some seeing in the words a prediction of the difficulties and trials that the Church and the world would have to face. Despite the official interpretations provided by the Church, which primarily tie the vision to 20th century events, including the assassination attempt on Pope John Paul II in 1981, interpretations of the third secret continue to vary, ranging from the literal to the symbolic. Some see in the prophecy a continuous admonition, inviting believers to remain vigilant and to pray for the conversion of the world and for peace. The Fatima apparitions thus remain a complex phenomenon, intersecting faith, history, politics, and prophecy. Their spiritual legacy is tangible, with millions of pilgrims visiting the sanctuary every year. At the same time, the debate over the interpretations of the messages, particularly the third secret, highlights the profound resonance and mystery still surrounding these events. But what does this part of the prophecy really mean? Is it an invitation to greater spirituality and conversion to avoid a tragic fate? Or is it simply a warning about the dangers we face by ignoring fundamental spiritual values? If this topic has touched you and you believe in the importance of reflecting on these issues, write the word Fatima in the comments. Support us in disseminating themes that invite deep reflection for a more aware and spiritual society. The apparitions of Our Lady of Fatima, which occurred in 1917 in Portugal, have been objects of deep veneration for more than a century, as well as a source of intense curiosity and speculation. These events, during which 3 young shepherds, Lucia, Francisco, and Jacinta, claimed to have seen the Virgin Mary, remain one of the most fascinating phenomena in the history of Christian spirituality. The so-called revelations that the Madonna allegedly entrusted to the children speak of visions, secrets, and prophecies regarding the future of humanity, war, peace, and the conversion of hearts. The enigmatic nature of the Fatima revelations has given rise to countless interpretations. Some of these focus on the apocalyptic and prophetic dimensions of the messages, interpreting them as divine warnings to humanity to avert global catastrophes through prayer, penance, and conversion. Others see in the messages a more universal and less tied to specific prophecies, emphasizing the call to prayer of the Rosary, fraternal love, and peace as paths to draw closer to God and improve the world in which we live. The question of whether and how the revelations of Fatima can influence the destiny of humanity remains open. What seems to emerge clearly from the messages is the request for a return to spirituality, to the essence of faith, which transcends religious divisions and is rooted in love, peace, and fraternity among human beings. This return to spirituality is not proposed as a magical solution to the world's evils, but rather as a gradual path of inner transformation that, if embraced collectively, could lead to significant change in how humanity faces its most pressing challenges. The key to changing the course of destiny, suggested by the Fatima revelations, can thus be understood as an invitation to live a life based on love, peace, and compassion. In a world marked by conflicts, divisions, and growing spiritual alienation, the message of Fatima urges each individual to reflect on their own life, actions, and the transformative power of love. Perhaps, in this sense, the true prophecy of Fatima is not so much a specific prediction of the future, but rather an eternal reminder of the importance of cultivating deep spiritual values as a foundation for a more just and peaceful world.